Alright, I had no comment before. Now that everything is over, we can talk about it. Hello, Hunter. Alright. I need to check something first before we continue. I didn't get a chance to catch the score of the Bruins. Aw. That's unfortunate. They blew a 2-goal lead. Shocker. It's alright. I think that series is going to go at least 6 or 7. Could go either way. It's either going to be Buffalo in 6 or 7 or Bruins 6 and 7. That's how pretty tight that matchup is. So I'm not worried about game 1. Alright. However, the Celtics put a fucking ass whooping on Philly today. Oh, and the Magic beat the Pistons? Oh, they're cooked. Oh, they're cooked. Wow, I did not expect the Magic to win a game. I mean, the Celtics beat the 76ers by over 30. So they're in good shape. Should be another ECF appearance, I think. Canadians won an OT. A lot of close games. A lot of close games in the NHL today. Happy about that. In hockey, you just don't know. There's no favorite in hockey. There's never been a favorite for years. That's how good NHL playoffs are compared to any other playoff. Because you just never know. 8 seeds have won the cup multiple times. I was going to watch the Bruins today if Mania wasn't on. That was going to be the plan. I don't think I'm going to watch the Celtics till the second round. Because they really shouldn't have a problem with the Sixers. Clearly, they won by 30 today. So, all right, so let's talk about it. Mania was a shit show for different reasons. We talked about this a little bit yesterday after night 1. WWE should have never gone as mainstream as they are now. Mania was done by 9:30, guys. 9:30. Which I can understand why having more matches on Saturday than Sunday. It makes it so that people don't stay up till 12:30 in the morning. I get that point. That I'm not too annoyed with. I think the thing that I'm most annoyed with is the amount of commercials and the amount of advertising on these shows is fucking ridiculous. And I understand WWE is what it is. It's been huge for decades. Um, but dude, these ads and this advertising gig and all this shit, dude, it's just destroying the actual event itself. Yeah, no, and it showed in the matches because most of the matches, dude, you're doing 5 or 10 minute matches, literally at WrestleMania, which is fucking asinine to me. It's a fucking joke. They should have never gone this mainstream. They should have just kept it within their own little area. Get ad revenue and advertising that way. Stick to their app, their own app. I mean, even Peacock wasn't this bad. Peacock was a lot better compared to where they are right now with ESPN. This whole ESPN deal was a fucking sham. It's destroying WWE within. It's fucking awful. They honestly should have stayed on Peacock. That should have been the most they should have pushed. Dude, there was good matches on the card tonight that could have gone fucking. If you take the entrances out, because you always add entrances and times and all that stuff, dude, a lot of these matches could have won 20 plus. 20 plus easily, and we're talking just over 10-minute matches. Except for the main event. The main event tonight might have saved WrestleMania. Punk and Reigns, that was that was the best match of the entire event on both nights, easily, not even close. And I thought Gunther and Seth Rollins had a fantastic match, and they only had like 15 minutes. It's crazy. Remember when Randy Orton said that the 3 most dangerous letters in wrestling were RKO? Well, these days, the 3 most dangerous letters in wrestling are TKO. You ain't kidding. You are absolutely correct with that statement. And just add the ESPN signing. ESPN should not be involved at all, in my opinion. They really don't know what to do with the product. They just buried their biggest event with ads and ads and ads and ads. Like, you'll have a 10-minute match, and this isn't even solely on TKO's specifically, even though TKO kind of pushed for this. ESPN, worldwide leader in sports for a reason. How do you think they make money? Ads. Ad revenue. For every fucking 5 or 10 minute match at WrestleMania, dude, there was equally the same amount of time, if not more, in ads. There was a time yesterday where I think it had to have been, what was the unsanctioned match. When they have the unsanctioned match, and it kind of happened tonight too with the street fight. You typically take time for the staff and the refs and all that stuff to clean the ring up for the next match. If you have ever gone to an actual live event, that's what they do. That's why whenever they have like a street fight or a no DQ match where you use weapons and there's tables and shit breaks everywhere and stuff like that, well, they need time to clean it. So if you're ever at a live event, you'll see something play up on the screen to distract you from the staff cleaning up the area, cleaning out the ring, and getting it ready for the next match coming. But that felt like it happened almost every match, not just the unsanctioned match yesterday and the street fight today. Like, it was constant, 10 to almost 15 minutes at a couple spots of just straight commercials and ads. And holy fuck, dude. Granted, I have Hulu Live TV, so I get ESPN anyway, so I'm not paying for that unlimited shit. Which, if you don't have like the live Hulu TV or whatever, dude, it's like almost $50, and you still get ads. Like the Hulu package, I think I got well, not I got, but there's a package with ESPN that you're kind of sucked into. It's Disney, Hulu Premium, or whatever. It's Disney Premium, Hulu Premium, and ESPN Unlimited. The Hulu has no ads. The Disney have no ads. But ESPN, even though it's the top of the line fucking subscription you can get for ESPN, you still get ads. Why would I pay for that where I could get Hulu and all my sports and ESPN for and live TV for a few bucks more, you know what I mean? It's just stupid. Stupid. But the main event did kind of make up for it a little bit. Oh, if you don't like spoilers, well, oh well. Hunter, I'm sure you've seen it already on Facebook. But it looks like we did have a retirement tonight. Brock Lesnar has, I think, not officially, but seems to have wrestled his last match. And good for him, honestly. He did the right thing anyway by putting over Ola. He's catching a lightning in a bottle right now. He's just skyrocketing. But yeah, no. What a career by Brock. So if it is his last match, thank you, Brock, man. Lots of moments. He defeated my man's undefeated streak. It's WrestleMania. It's the biggest event of the year. Pardon my French, but how do you fuck up your biggest event of the year that badly? I'm telling you, I don't think it's Triple H's or WWE's control. I think what happens is, I don't have my notebook with me for whatever reason. But they basically give you a piece of paper, right? They give you a piece of paper, and they're like, here you go, Triple H. These are the times where our ads are going to air, and you put your matches in between. Basically how it works. And TKO was a Vince problem from the get-go. Which, to be fair, after this Mania, I wouldn't be surprised if Vince comes back. I think TKO is going to fire Mr. Levesque, and then McMahon will come back. But if McMahon comes back, Triple H probably won't be officially fired. He'll probably be moved somewhere else. Probably still part of creative, to be honest. Atrocious. I'm kind of glad I got out of WWE again. We went from an insanely good Mania 2 years ago to whatever that was. To be honest, if you take out the ads, Mania would have been a lot better this year. I don't think it's the performers. I didn't really see any bad performances. Like the Rhea Ripley Jade Cargill match tonight could have been a fucking banger if they had more time. Could have been a fucking banger. They both actually looked really good. Jade shocked the shit out of me. I thought she was going to be stiff and shit, but she's putting the work, man. She's I'm happy for her. She looks like $1 million in there. And Rhea doing career things. Like, she's always been extremely talented. No, I think in general, I think every match was good to the best of their ability with the time that they had. Like, I really didn't see a fuck up. I didn't see really a miscue. Like, I didn't really see a whole hell of a lot of that. Like, it was pretty darn near flawless from what I saw this weekend. Everybody did good. Everybody did good. But again, I think the first "this was awesome" chant was literally the last match of the entire weekend, which is extremely rare for a WrestleMania. I mean, this year's WrestleMania was kind of downhill from the get-go, attendance-wise, and all that shit, and gate. They didn't really make a lot of money this weekend, or as much as the past couple years. But watching at home, man, it's torture. It was torture. I mean, I enjoyed what I could. There really wasn't a lot of surprises. You know what I mean? Just the aura wasn't there this year. Maybe part of it was because it was at Vegas for a second year in a row. But then again, you're about ready to go across the pond to the Middle East and Saudi next year. And that's not really going to be the greatest experience either. I don't know. Wrestling has been kind of fucked as of late. Kind of fucked. Thank you for following, Toes. I don't know if I'm going to watch Saudi Mania. I really don't. I'm not sure yet. They have to come out with the banger of all bangers of a card. And with not as much goddamn commercials and advertising that they did this year. If they do that again, dude, I think they're already going to lose a good chunk of the fan base after this. If they pull the same shit, dude, next year, it's going to be extremely difficult for me to even jump on the bandwagon at this point. Like, to be honest, guys, I kind of got it a little bit made when it comes to wrestling, because I'm with an organization now. So that's really the only wrestling that I have been watching consistently as of late. However, I do keep tabs on AEW and WWE in my off time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't watch the shows like every fucking week, like religiously, but I keep tabs on it, on both of them. Shout out to Darby for winning his first world championship, by the way. Throw some AEW in there. But, you know what I mean? I'm sitting kind of good wrestling-wise right now. I run a talk show every Sunday for Rocky Mountain Pro. You know what I mean? I've been doing that for over 5 years now. It's been part of my life for that long, and I'm getting ready to head back down there for the first time in a couple years in July. Going to be a part of that event. Milestone 16. In what way? I have no idea. I never know until I get down there. At this point, whatever Tony Khan puts out for All In at Wembley this year will be better than what we got with Mania. No, see, I disagree with that. Because to be honest, I mean, the reason why Darby won on Wednesday, one was because it was WrestleMania week, because, you know, that's kind of what AEW does. They pull off some miraculous moment during the week. It happens almost every year. So that's that. Your top storyteller in the business in your company right now is going to be gone for an extended period of time, aka MJF. He's not going to be around wrestling for a little while. I think he's filming movies or something like that from what I heard. So your top storyline guy is not going to be around. And dude, AEW is literally it's a fucking spot fest sometimes, dude. Which is cool. I mean, there are certain wrestling fans that love that shit. Good. Have at it. Respect to those wrestling fans that like to watch the flips and the turns and all that shit. They want to be able to chant holy shit every 10 minutes. You got to capture me with the storytelling. If you don't capture me with the storytelling, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not dogging like the matches. I can't dog the matches. I can't because I didn't see really anything wrong. The matches for the time that they had, dude, was fucking great. The problem is fucking WWE went, I think, over their head with the mainstream shit, dude, and now their fucking times are cut in half for just about every fucking match, dude. There were matches on both of these fucking cards this weekend that should have been 20 plus minutes. Remember back in the day when WrestleMania was only one night, dude, and you had fucking, let's say, eight to 10 matches every year, dude, and you will have, 3 matches, right? On average, around 3 matches that will go like 25 to 30 fucking minutes. That was the best time. Those are the best WrestleManias, and those are the best moments because those are the matches that had a lot of storytelling, huge feuds. You know what I mean? Like, thank God the main event tonight was the way it was. Because if the main event was just like last night's main event, dude, brother, this would have been a L. There's a good chance that CM Punk and Roman Reigns save WrestleMania this weekend. They put on a banger. Again, like I said, the only time I heard a "This is awesome" chant throughout the entire weekend was that main event on Sunday, tonight. But that's what those guys were put in that position to do, and they fucking delivered. And I think and some. They were the only match that went. I purposely, so like I kept track because the way that I saw Mania was going with these ads and commercials and shit, when everybody's time seemed like was getting cut because of the ads and shit, I timed the main events. I think we got about 20 or so minutes of Orton and Rhodes, which was okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind a 20-minute match. I'm invested at that point. I think the Punk and Roman match went almost 40. Almost 40. I think it was like 30, 36 some minutes. And it was not like that one told the story. Both main events told the story. One's going to continue on with the story. And the story we saw tonight was fucking great. It really was. It was fucking great. Great way to end. Could have been a very good night. Because there was a lot of matches on this card tonight that could have fucking been absolute bangers if they just had more time. Like even Trick Williams and Sami Zayn, like that could have been an extra 10 minutes too. God only knows what those two could have done with an extra 10 minutes. But no, I think the biggest shock moment was Lesnar putting the gloves and boots in the ring, possibly calling it a career. I'm not going to come on here and say he's retired because he didn't say it himself yet, but typically that's what happens. Although, I will say, Taker put his hat and boots and everything in the ring, many WrestleManias ago, and he still came back the following year, so never say never in this business, you know that. But yeah, no, that main event definitely saved everything. Then again, if this is Brock's last match, he did it the best way possible. He put over a guy who's literally riding the fucking wave right now. And he's awesome. Obafemi is fucking is the next big thing. And he called out the OCT too. Like he's I think by end of the year he will be world champion. He's just on fire right now. All right. Tonight, I did say that I was going to play with Owen, but I think we're going to move that over to possibly tomorrow. Yes, I don't typically stream tomorrow, but it is a state holiday where I am. And although I do have to work tomorrow, it's a different shift. So I'll be home, you know, in the evening, like around 8 or 9 o'clock. We might shoot up a stream by like 10 o'clock, you know, and go till normal time. So we'll try and get a decent stream in tomorrow as well. And we might play with Owen then. I haven't heard anything from Owen today, so he might not even be on tonight. But we do have a backup as we always do. So going to keep on grinding some Diablo here. The season's almost over. We're getting ready for Lord of Hatred coming out. Basically a brand new Diablo 4 coming out for the most part, with all the mechanics and skill trees and everything changing. So that's going to be a week from Tuesday. So we're just going to take some time the next week or so for a couple streams and get back into the groove of Diablo, because we're going to be fucking grinding Diablo for a good portion next week. We might even have a very long stream coming. I'm talking with the expansion coming out soon. We might have a very long stream coming. I'm not 100% sure yet, but just make sure you're tuning in and keeping posted on what is going on with the stream in the next couple weeks while I figure that out. I still haven't decided whether or not I'm going to take the day off from work and hop on as soon as Diablo 4 goes live with Lord of Hatred. That's still kind of up in the air. So, but yeah, overall, WrestleMania could have been a lot better this year if corporate greed didn't get involved. And I saw those ticket sales, dude. Pat McAfee had a fucking point. Outrageously expensive just to go to Mania this year. Thousands of dollars for a nosebleed fucking ticket. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Go fuck yourself. Alright. Let's get the game going. We'll get TikTok involved. We might only do TikTok for Diablo streams going forward. I get a lot of retention on those on TikTok when we're playing Diablo, so we'll probably just stick to Diablo for TikTok. When we're on with Owen, we'll just stick with Twitch and YouTube for now. The reason why I haven't been streaming on Rumble is because I'm waiting to get my new computer so I can run it a little bit easier. So I can stream to basically 4 separate platforms. Oh, by the way, my fucking, like, after stream last night, my streaming PC literally fucking restarted by itself. Like, a few minutes after I went offline. So We're trying to make this one last all the way to the end here. We just gotta push about a month. So if for some reason I go dark tonight, that's probably what happened. It didn't blue screen or anything. It just randomly fucking restarts. So, I mean, there's no broken components or anything like that. But it's... I mean, I've had this computer for 6 years now. And the reason why it's lasted so long is because I went to a dual PC setup, so I'm not using a whole hell of a lot of resources on both of them. I make my equipment last longer. We might be able to up the quality to like 2 to 4K too with the next computer coming in. All right. Oh, you shithead. I hit the wrong button. Connor, I haven't checked YouTube yet. Can you go check YouTube to see if we're still doing okay over there? Twitch is fine, I know, because you guys are talking to me. No, I hit the X button on accident. All right, we're good. Why is my virtual cam not going over there? Brother. I might have to start up TikTok after I get settled in. Should work this time. There we go. Yeah, I just gotta do it when I'm ready to do it. I need Google Chrome. All right. All right, very good, very good. I just gotta get this all set here. Should be good to go. All right. No sound detected because I'm not talking, dude. All right. No shit. Thank you very much. 47. Is that enough? Probably not. I'll wait. Oh, actually, they had the Doom shit. I have 220. I should just keep on going. We want to get right down to business. All right. Good, good. Am I guiding? Oh. Oh, I hate this one, dude, because I can't find the other ones. There's a second one. I only have fucking 40 seconds. These guys are slow as hell. Yeah, no clue where the third one is. Oh no, we did. Oh, no, guess we didn't. Yeah, no clue where the third one is. We're just gonna go for kill streaks at this point. Oh shit, I don't have my merc still. A little rusty, I guess. We got a Chile. Can't get meaty offerings to save my dick right now. Big Diesel, no poison, speed build, and I'm not running Sorcerer. This is the Crushing Hand build from the Spiritborn. It's mainly a Gorilla build. No, I technically kind of just started this season, to be honest. I took a couple weeks off because this season was kind of meh. And I'm just kind of getting back into it, getting ready for Lord of Hatred coming out a week from Tuesday. Running Holy Aura build. Assuming that's the Paladin. I think I've run an Aura build before. I got pretty bored of that build pretty quickly because you don't really do anything. No, I don't need help Paragoning quickly. I do all my runs the old-fashioned way. We do community runs on, like, Tributes of Ascendances and Bolas and stuff, but in terms of the overall grind to get to level 60 or to get to Paragon, I do that shit myself. Next community day we'll do will probably be when Lord of Hatred comes out. I was a little late on that one. Oh, I didn't see my health. Not paying attention. I just stood right in the center of that dude. What am I doing? What were we doing?
More there than I thought.
It's the same thing. Could use a couple more cinders. There we go. What's up, Sprouty? Just winging it up. Good here. Avalanche had a good win today in their first game of the playoffs. I saw. You worked it? How was it? It's rare to see someone play as a spirit boy, and love to see it finally. Well, don't get used to it, because in about a week from Thursday, all you're gonna see is goddamn warlocks on the server. But I don't think I'm gonna be one of them, to be honest. I think I might start out as Paladin to start Lord of Hatred. Because everybody and their brother's gonna have it. And I'd rather stick with Paladin to start it off, at least the campaign portion. And then maybe after that, I'll run with the Warlock. Once the hype dies down. I've seen a little bit more Spiritborn lately. But mainly evade builds. Thank you, little Brit, for commenting and joining the stream. Wow, beat the crap out of the Stars for their first game. Yeah, no, I was gonna watch the Bruins play today, but Mania was on, so priorities, I guess, came first. That was a good game. Bruins came on the short end of it, but they look pretty good. It was a good matchup against Buffalo, surprisingly. I didn't mean to click that, but that's fine. I might get a kill streak out of this. If I would like my ultimate back now, would be great. I might die here. I don't have my staff yet. And I need that staff. Once I get that staff, I can do just about anything. Doesn't even have to be ancestral at this point. Just give me the staff. I'll be good for at least Torment 2. Oh, I went out of the circle. God damn it. Is that a slaughterhouse? Yeah. Of course it is. Got like a 1 p.m. game and Mania started at 4. Could catch up quick when I go home. What did you think of Mania? Curious to hear from someone who also is in wrestling and saw all that shit for the first time. I was talking to these guys earlier. I think Mania would have been way better if they had more time. Like, we only basically saw like 10-minute matches for 3/4 of Mania. And there were a few matches on tonight's card that could have gone at least 20 plus. But nope, corporate America has to add their advertisings and commercials and shit. I watch more commercials than I actually watch professional wrestling, which shouldn't be the case. We got media offering. Alright, that's 2. Not commercial mania. That's a good one. I think hands down second night was better. But it still ran into the same problem with the commercials and the advertising and shit. Like, there were matches that got cut short. It's stupid. Can't go back to the old ways where you are watching a 7-hour fucking WrestleMania, but you had unlimited time to get your story across. That would have been worth it. It's one night out of the year you have to stay up past midnight. Boo-hoo, go fucking cry about it. Know what I'm saying? That was when wrestling was at its fucking peak. Yeah, like the main events were the only ones that got fucking more than 10 minutes. And even Cody and Randy kind of got their time cut a little bit. They could have done way more with that. Punk and Roman had like was the only match I thought had like a legitimate, like, unlimited amount of time to get their story across. I would have rather waited till fucking 2 a.m. for the main event, dude. If I knew that everybody's time was going to be cut by 5 or 10 minutes, fuck it. Go deal with it when you go into work next day, dude. I'd rather wait till 2 a.m. if I got a better quality match and better quality storytelling. That's just my opinion. Give them as much time as they need to tell the story. And only one match kind of did it for me. Although I will say the Orton-Cody one is going to keep on going, which I'm glad whatever happened at the end happened. The punt to the head. Because that ain't ending anytime soon. You'll see Orton with 15, I think, at some point this year. They're probably going to headline Backlash. Hey, don't hate on Pat McAfee. I thought Pat McAfee had a good element to the story. How do we have two Hellbourns here? What the fuck? What just happened? I'm getting my ass kicked. Fuck off. Oh. I accidentally went up. Oh, I went back down. No. How the hell did I get two Hellbourns here? Oh, I am. Oh, yeah, I was out of health. Yeah. No, I wouldn't say it's cheap because it got Pat McAfee on Raw with CM Punk. Pat McAfee saved ticket sales, by the way. That was a shoot. Like him or hate him, he said what needed to be said out loud. What is this? One core skills. Okay, I don't hate that. Mania wasn't great, but it wasn't because of the talent. Down again, pull their weight with the little time they had. He's a 6-piece chicken McNobody. You can give anyone better a script. Well, the best ones don't have scripts. That's why CM Punk is CM Punk. You want to go down that road?
See some steel you need.
I want to redo that one. I could probably get a little bit more. Okay, 2%, whatever. I ain't gonna play fuck with that. Alistair Black was supposed to be in Pat's spot? That wouldn't make no sense anyway. You're gonna replace a talking piece with someone that doesn't talk. but doesn't talk a lot. Yeah, see, that doesn't make sense to me.
You fight well, I hear. I fought even better with two arms. I'm sorry. I did not mean. I'm joking, Subo. I thank you for the kind words.
Tasty choice, eh?
Down the road, yeah, I can see that. Wouldn't have been a good spot at the given time. Not for Mania. Maybe if Orton keeps on getting darker, I can see that a little bit more. Going down his old multiple voices in his head mentality.
A few more butchers to the party.
I have enough temper. I do. All right. Oh yeah, Orton's here to save the business. They do need to get the title off of Cody though. Whether it's Orton or somebody else. Oba's going after the OTC, which I think that's going to be a fucking banger. Oba's so over, it's not even funny. I'm a big Oba fan. Oh shit.
Once I get started, I can't be stopped.
Oba's going to be pushed to the moon. He's going to be world champion by the end of this year, mark my words. He's too fucking hot right now. Too fucking hot right now to not have any strap on him at the moment. That's a SummerSlam match. SummerSlam's 2 nights as well. You booked that for Sunday night. Him and Roman. Let's go. Get it done. I think CM Punk will get his rematch against Roman. We'll see what happens there. Although I think CM Punk might be taking time off. He deserves it. He's been going nonstop for fucking God knows how long. And just quietly sneak over in there for the World Heavyweight Championship spot. Quietly into SummerSlam. You have the big money match. Big money match. Oh, dude, Oba got the biggest pop of the night, and it was the first fucking match out of the fucking gate, dude. Fucking 50 whatever thousand people were fucking chanting Oba, Oba. But then that was it. And then the next big chant was "This is awesome" at the main event of night 2. That was the only time I heard a "This is awesome" chant. Unless I missed one. You wanna know what match could have been really great and would have been talked about for a while? If they had more time. Was Rhea Ripley and Jade. That was the best I've seen Jade since she showed up on the big brand. Oh, I don't have an elixir on. It's gonna cost me my streak, I think. No, the match overall was good. I think if they had like 5 or 10 more minutes, dude. You pull the advertising for that match, and you give them 5 or 10 more minutes. That would have been the best women's match we've seen in quite a while, I think. But I will say that that match was better than Liv and Stephanie. And I like Stephanie. I think she's awesome. Liv is okay. I don't mind Liv that much. She's annoying at times. But Stephanie's also the real deal. Yeah, they got a good women's division right now. They need to not fuck with it. I think it was a little more than 7. I think it's about 10. Talking about the Rhea and Jade match, or you talking about the Stephanie and Liv match? Because that match went short too. They barely got any of their shit in. Steph and Liv, yeah, no. Yeah, Steph and Liv barely got any of their shit in. Like, Steph did the devil's kiss like fucking 3 minutes into the fucking match. I'm like, what? Are we wrapping it up now? Like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, let these ladies fucking go. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of bright spots this year. And I know when I talk to Coastal next week, we'll probably talk about it with Lucas before the curtains fly up for dudes, but he's probably going to agree with what I'm saying. You take the advertising out, you have a good WrestleMania, you have a good card, dude. It on paper, it's a good card. You throw the advertising shit in there, dude. It made it fucking horrible. It was hard to watch at times. Well, not really hard to watch at times. I can't even say that because the talent really didn't fuck up at all this weekend. I stopped watching Wanted more. I guess that's the moral of the story. Fair assessment. same gloves again. A little better. Give me that manual. Still gotta keep running those manuals as much as possible. Oh, we can run a Forgotten Wisdom. Forgot I had that. We'll be on for more than an hour.
Beware what the shadows hide.
I was hoping for a live squash match at that point. It sucks. I wanted Stephanie to hold on for a little longer. Because she really is very talented. There wasn't really a lot of big moments. The only big moments were... Christ. Paige coming back. She looked good in her return. I knew she's been training for a while. So she didn't really have any ring rust. Brock Lesnar possibly retiring. I'm not going to say retired because obviously you never say never. We discussed that as well. Taker left his shit in the ring many years ago and wrestled a few more years after that, so you can never say never when it comes to that shit. Although I think Brock is done. Yes, and Mania's in Saudi next year because of what? Money! Money! A lot of greedy fucks in the upper management areas of the company. Yeah, I need to start doing Nightmare Dungeons more often in this season. Get more XP because of kill streaks. Yeah, it might have been Brock's time. He did it the best way possible, putting over a guy who is currently like one of the biggest baby faces in the company right now. Oh, I shouldn't say baby faces, the most over guy in the company right now. Did him a fucking huge solid. That's how you go out. Yeah, you can fucking talk about Brock all you fucking want to, but he does business when business needs to be done. He's put over so many goddamn people. People don't like him because he's not media friendly. Oh, I always love watching Brock because he's the most unpredictable fucking guy in the fucking business. You don't know what he's thinking. You don't know what he's gonna fucking do. I've always liked Brock. I don't care what anybody says. People talk mad shit about Brock. To I say they're fucking retarded. Yep, he was good at being a badass. That was his character. He is a combat machine. He gets in there, takes care of business, and then leaves. Well, don't get me wrong. The times that I hated him is the time when he broke Taker's streak. I hated that. That didn't make any sense to me because Brock was already over. I think that's my only anti-Brock thing in watching him in his career. Like, that's the only thing that I still don't understand. Like, don't get me wrong, it benefited Brock and it helped his career. Don't get me wrong. Like, it definitely paid some dividends, but at that point in time, dude, Brock was already over. And now you're giving him the streak? It just didn't make sense to me. It would have made more sense with Roman. At the time. You also gotta remember, this was... fuck, a decade ago, almost. No, Brock did good today. He made Ober look like the most unstoppable force in wrestling today. That's what he did. No, I got nothing but respect for his performance today. He did what had to be done. He did what was good for business, as Vince would say.
Meat from bone is my special.
We're gonna get a kill streak before we wrap this up, from the looks of it.
Ariana's your girl.
That was good.
We're leaving.
I would have loved to see Brock versus Brock versus... Wait, what? Brock versus Brock versus Braun Breaker. But who knows, Oba versus Braun would be huge for me. I think that's coming. I think in between him and Roman, I think Braun's gonna play a big role in Oba, I think. But again, Braun's going after Seth Rollins right now, so that wouldn't make any sense at the moment. That might be when Oba wins the championship. You'll see Braun and Oba. Can buy advanced. Not a lot. Definitely gonna have to do some grinding. Definitely gonna have to do some more grinding. Materials are kind of low. Shit. I didn't temper. Do I have to temper? I don't think so. I'll do it. I need new legs. Yep, no worries. Why is it taking me so long to kill this guy? That came out of nowhere. Oh no.
This is what you asked for.
Alright, meaty offering. Meaty offering. Meaty offering. No meaty offering. Awesome. Dude. Dude. We got 6 more levels left. Can't go there yet. Oh shit. Actually, I need this. Doing just dandy, Hunter.
It is done.
Oh, I kept the streak alive. Nice. And I got some help too. I need your help. Oh, dude, he should have been dead. Oh, dude, what? Idiot. Gotta find some chests.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
The entrances, they were awesome, but being in production, so much money went into them, so much money, no wonder why they needed those commercials. I mean, the entrances were good. I gave the entrances like a B. I left every so often. That was a cool effect. I wish RMP had that kind of money. They will eventually. RMP is still in the growing phase. It's not going to be too much longer, I think. At least I hope. You guys are doing shows in Texas now. Got another tree. Should bump me up another level.
Bless you.
Can't get meaty offerings to save my dick.
It's a fight you want.
Yeah. Alright, let's go to the next chest. Oh, what does Sprouty say over there? I've all seen the price tag on most of the stuff. Oh, I'm sure it's a pretty penny. GM Boss 7. This does have a PvP section. Yes.
You saved my life.
Should be able to go back now and gain another level.
It is done.
What is this? Trader's Day fresh meat box. Oh, I see. Everything is bloodied. Oh. Then I think the rest gotta go down here. Or not. Hmm.
See some steel you need?
Where am I gonna put these extra points?
Use it well.
Oh, I need one right here. Then oh, and two there. Some chests. Holy crap, I just won meaty offerings, man. So much to ask. I've hit every chest, haven't got one. It's kind of annoying. Holy shit, again. God damn it, dude.
Meat from bone is my specialty. Bones broken. Ariana's your girl. This is what you asked for. That's a fried cocktail.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot, I guess. We take all uniques at this point in the game.
It's a fight you wanted.
There's a chest right up here. I swear to God, if I don't get a meaty offering. Going to be mad. This will be my last opportunity to get it as well. This Helltide's about to be done and over with. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game.
Carving meat from bone is my specialty.
That was cool.
That's a fried cocktail.
I'm using less of the vigor now, so I can use this more. That's actually kind of huge. Is there one in the area? No, there's no chest in the area. All the way the fuck down there. I ain't got time for that shit. Is it because of the unique? No, it's not. No, it is not.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
I need a one on Apex. And I need 2 over here, and that's it. That'll be my tree. Do we want to do a world boss? Yeah. It's got favors. Favors need to be had.
We leave nothing standing.
Actually, let's mark that as favorite quick. While we wait, we can go back and grab our seasonal stuff. Walking by like an idiot. We're almost done. Ooh. Yeah, we gotta run some slaughterhouses. Let's head back to the world boss. All right. Yeah, in short, Mania was mad this year. Corporate wrestling kind of took over this year. Now the question is, I wonder if heads are gonna roll after this year. Because it wasn't just the actual shows itself. Like, ticket sales were poo-poo this year. Absolute a dog shit. Yeah, it was like fucking $1,500 for nosebleeds at a time. And people waited till they actually showed up the day of the event to get their tickets, and they were like $100. That's crazy. Ringside, you think that's 5 figures for a WrestleMania? No, you're approaching 6. You're approaching 6 at that point. In some areas, Not all are ringside, but a good chunk of them were close to 6. In terms of the overall package. Over the last couple of years, WWE has become unaffordable to attend, even at the worst possible level of seating. But again, that's why they have live shows. Those random live shows during the week.
Greetings.
Yeah, they let all the people who can't afford the big events. They knocked down the ticket sales for just the random live house shows.
I appreciate that.
Looks like we're about ready to kick off this world boss here. That's why I'm starting to love the indie wrestling so much more. Oh, dude, we're smoking this guy. Holy shit.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You have trained well.
Be a shield for the weak.
Use it. I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Let's see. Did you hear an ESPN analyst, the same guy who gave WrestlePalooza a C on their website, was banned for attending or analyzing Mania? Why does that not shock me? That's called cancel culture. That's what that is. Yes, dude. health. Oh look, a meaty offering. Go figure. Mind you, WrestlePalooza was ESPN's first WWE event, and the guy was honest in his review. He didn't sugarcoat it just because he works for ESPN. Well, I know ESPN isn't happy with WWE as is. That I do know.
See some steel you need?
That I do know. Alright. Need to get this last level. I have 3. I can go for the meaty offering now. Can't find the shrine though to save my ass. Yeah, they don't want negative publicity. That's all. That's all it is. And again, I don't think it's WWE the company. I think it's TKO. I don't think Triple H cares a lot about criticism. See, I felt like I could do more with this. What happened? Oh, he missed the boat. Here's the thought, if you don't want negative publicity, put on a better show, cut out the bulk of the commercials, give your talent more time to tell their stories. Well, yeah, that would make sense. It reminds me of work today. It was hockey, but a guy from TBS was calling our game from TBS while we were starting our starting goalie. It was clear that he didn't pay attention to our team the whole year to notice that why we're starting with our goalie, which our goalie is having one heck of a good year. TBS covered that game, not NBC. NBC is the hockey network, the national network. A lot of guys know their hockey on that network. Oh, I hit level 60. That was a waste of an ultimate. Oh, not really. Hellborn spawned right in the middle of it. Okay, I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. I gotta get my shit together here. Turner networks are covering playoffs. Really? Oh, really? Got our first glyph. Yeah. We're in the end game now, boys. Kinda.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Kinda. Alright. Do need hubris, but I ain't gonna be able to put that in for a while. Alright, that's where we're at, I guess. Just got a big buff in damage. I think we can go over expert, I think. Actually, no. Go the highest we can go. Right now.
Shame that. Go one more?
No. We're not gonna do that yet. Not yet. What do we do from here? What do we do from here?
See some steel you need?
There is power in these stones. You lose a little mass to dust.
Alright, let me think. Let me think. Capstone. I gotta do both of these, don't I? This is a little easy for me. So I guess we're just gonna blow through them. Assuming the next one's gonna be pretty easy too. Wish people will heal. Love our goalie. His name is Scott Wedgwood. And every time he makes a save, the whole crowd chants Wedgie. Wedgie. Is that the best you guys can do? I don't know what that was there for. I completely forgot about doing these capstones. Oh, fucking really? It's just the same old repetitive shit.
Bones broken. Variana, your girl. This is what you asked for. Carving meat from bone is my specialty. That's a prime cocktail. It's the fight you wanted.
Oh Jesus, these powers are awful. After this one, we'll probably call it. Because I gotta work a split shift tomorrow. shit, I almost just got fucking ran over by the butcher. I guess the butcher's coming out every time. Oh my god, why is the butcher here? 560. I am far behind my capstones. I at least unlocked it. I did, okay. Oh, that's good, I guess. All right. That about wraps it up here. TikTok, I will see you again soon. Take care. All right. Folks, that is it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Plan is to be back tomorrow. A little bit earlier of a stream as well. I think we might have Owen with us tomorrow. Oh, I have to text him. I think he was planning on it though. Yeah, if we're with Owen, it could be a Fortnite type of stream. If it's not Fortnite, then we're just back on the grind on Diablo 4. So yeah, that's about it. Dudes and Belts will be returning next Sunday as well. So be on the lookout for that on next Sunday night, as we will have Lucas and Coastal talking about the bullshittery that's going on at RMP as always, as we are on the road officially, well, unofficially, but kind of officially, to milestone 16. Other than that, folks, I will see you tomorrow. See you later.